Hi, my name is Carla Marsh. I'm doing a testimonial for HealthSource. And I just want to start with when I first met Andy. He came to our church to do a, I don't want to say a seminar, it was a class on change of life and hormonal balance and those things for women and just life changes overall, he and his staff. And I was really impressed with he and his staff. And so I came over to him. It was during a time of a lot of stress in my life and also the change of life. And my son had gotten into trouble, and he was just going to be coming home. And I was running 90 miles an hour that day with salon work and other chores and errands. So I came to Andy, and when I came in and signed in for my appointment, he said, "Carla, are you feeling well?" Now, I had not really met Andy but one time, and that was at the church with all the ladies, so he had met all the ladies that day. So when I came in, and the way he greeted me was as if he had known me. And then also, when I walked in, he said, "Carla, are you feeling well today?" And I said, "Well, just a little stressed, trying to do 101 things." And he said to me, "I want to take your blood pressure before I begin your manipulation." So I said, "Fine." Well, it was 170 over 190 or something like that, outrageous. He said, "You're ready to have a stroke?" And he said, "I'm really concerned about you." So he asked me to go have a massage with his girl in the massage room before he even started treatment, and asked if I would go over to the emergency clinic because he was concerned. So we did that. We did the massage as I talked with the young girl while she massaged to not do what I do, wait until you're my age and then start changing your life and not knowing how to unwind. And when you unwind, you start having anxieties and you don't sleep, you just keep winding. So anyway, she did the massage, Andy did the adjustment, and I thanked him. He took my blood pressure again. Of course, it lowered a little bit. And then I did go over to the clinic, the emergency clinic, and of course they wanted to put me on heart medicine. And I didn't want to do that. I asked questions of why they would put me on blood pressure lowering medicine that would at some time damage my heart even worse. So that didn't make sense to me. So I told him I didn't want to do that, that I would talk to the doctor on Monday. I had a physical on Monday. And so when I went in, I was going to a new doctor, and just in changing of doctors, clinics that my husband needed to go to. And he couldn't give me an answer, but other than that, it did help lower the cholesterol and or the blood pressure level. And so I decided that day after I left there, with not being happy with what the doctor gave me and the reasoning of that, I started going to Curve 6 days a week. And I started taking care of myself from that point on, and I haven't had any problems since. Then that passed, and it's been 4 years after, and then my husband was sick with cancer, and I was taking care of him. I was working 6 days in the salon, then I cut it down to 5, and then I cut it down to 4, and then I had to cut it out, totally taking care of my husband while he died with cancer. Between the chemotherapy treatments, radiation treatments, doctor visits, and so forth, I was not coming into Andy at that time. Larry and I had come in a few times just for our adjustments. And after Larry had passed, all that stress had collected in all my weakest areas of my body. My shoulders, my neck, my hips, my sciatica. I could hardly stand at work. I had a neuromas on my foot that I couldn't even stand on my foot, and I tried different shoes. Went to a foot doctor also and wasn't happy with the treatments there. So I continued with Andy and his girls, the massage therapists, and I can tell you that I feel 100% better. I still mow my own 2 acres of land and do all my weed digging and clean my house, and I work in the salon, and I feel great. It also goes with good nutrition. It goes with everything that Andy and his staff stand for, and just taking care of your body and getting the proper nutrients and exercise, especially, to keep the body from aging. And so that's my testimony. Thank you.